All right, you guys, so it's about that time for my annual Black Friday haul, and without further ado, let's get right into what I got. Hey guys, it's me, Kay, and you've arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm a part-time reseller, mostly on eBay and Poshmark. I also sell locally at an antique mall, occasionally, very occasionally at that, on Mercari, Depop, and Facebook Marketplace. And like I said, this is my annual Black Friday haul. It's a tradition for the last couple years to go thrifting on Black Friday. This year I went to a couple different savers. They had 30% off. I got 39 items to resell. My total spend was $206.58, which worked out to $5.30 roughly per item. But yeah, let's get into this haul. So I have a couple hard goods, so we'll start off with that because you guys don't really care about hard goods as much as you care about the clothes. And trust me when I say I have a full bag of clothing. All right, so this first item is clearly a DVD set. This is Battlestar Galactica season 4.5. It also has like some dog tags in here. So everything's new and sealed. I don't know how much this is gonna go for. Everything has been listed, by the way, except for 2 items. But yeah, I'm not sure how much that will actually sell for. I also got 2 mugs. They are vintage Disney, and these will both be going to the booth, so you guys won't see a listing for these. And they're perfectly themed for Christmas. They're both made by Applause. They both have their boxes. The boxes are a little bit yellowed, but this one is from 1988, I think that says. This is the blue one. So I'll be bringing these both to the booth this week, and hopefully they will sell before Christmas is over. The other one is like an orangey, and this one's from 1988 as well. Just cute little Disney mugs. This one says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas on the inside of the rim. I got this for myself. This is gonna go in my Harry Potter shelf. It's just Hogwarts trivia quiz. Nothing super special about that. And then I did get 5 books. If you didn't know, I love to read. I made it one of my goals this year to read 6 books. I just finished number 39, so suffice to say, I hit that goal, but I would like to keep going in 2024, and I already have an idea of kind of where I want to set my goal at for next year, but we'll talk about that in a different video. So this is Pretty Things. Black Girls Must Be Magic. This is the sequel to a book that I have in my to read pile that I haven't read yet, which is, I think it's Black Girls Must Die Exhausted. This is a Harry Potter journal. It's completely blank. No one's ever written in it, so this will be in my Harry Potter collection shelf. Watch Me Disappear. And then 5 Ways to Fall, which is one of the books in the 10 Tiny Breaths series. I did read 10 Tiny Breaths this year. I think this is the 4th one, so I need to get 2 and 3 before I can read this, but when I saw it in the thrift store, I figured, why not? Okay, before we get into the clothing and 1 pair of shoes, I need to talk about a boo-boo that I made. So I've been reselling for 5 years, over 5 years, and yes, I still make mistakes. So this brand is a BOLO brand, so I wanted to show it to you, even though I don't know if I can save it at this point, but the brand is Hanno Wessel. I will show you what the label looks like. Yes, I just got my nails done, so you can look at them this time. So here is the label, Hanno Wessel. And since the tag was really big and it looked nice, that's what made me look into it. It also says made in Italy on the fabric tag, and it has an Italian size of 42. So that was another factor of why I decided to look this up in the thrift store. And yeah, this is definitely a BOLO brand. BOLO like $70 plus, and a lot of recent solds. So something to look out for. I had to stain treat it because it looked like someone maybe had this on an old wire hanger and it rusted, and so there were like rust marks on the shoulders on both sides. So I threw this in the wash with a couple other items that I needed to stain treat, and I always wash everything on cold, even for my personal stuff. But for some reason, the blue bled onto the shirt. It's still wet. I just took it out of the wash for like the 4th time. It's a little bit more faint now, the blue color, but I don't know if I can truly get that blue out. I might try and bleach it, but I don't know. I've never bleached anything in my life besides like bleach dyeing a graphic t-shirt, but never for like stain treatment. So if you have any tips, please let me know. It's not as noticeable on the front, but if you can tell on the back, it does have a blue tinge to it. It was way worse the first time I took it out of the wash, but it's gotten a little better, so maybe if I keep at it, it'll be good and then I can list it. So this is cotton and linen, I believe. It's hard to read on the tag, but yeah, I think this front piece is a linen material, but yeah, so keep your eye out for Hanno Wessel. Don't do what I did. And if you need to wash it for any reason, wash it by itself. Lesson learned. Okay. Oh, I should get into the one pair of shoes because it's easier. I bought these hoping that they were gonna fit me. I didn't try them on in the store because I didn't have on the right shoes and I was wearing like socks and sneakers. They ended up being slightly too tight for me, as I run an 8.5 to a 9. These are an 8.5, so I did list these. So this is Eileen Fisher, and I've never sold her shoes before. They aren't without flaws though. The retail on these is $255. They're called like the Boost Sport Sandal or something, ultra platform. And the color is, I think, like latte, but as you can see here, there's this mark here, and I haven't tried to go over them with Wonder Balsam by Doc Martens. There's some toe prints, but there just it kind of looks like water stains to me on the leather, so I did just note that in the description, but hopefully they will still sell. And then everything else I got is clothing. So I filled up a reusable bag. I will try and lift it up here quickly. It's heavy. One whole side is activewear and the other whole side is denim. Let's get going. All right, so first item is just by Anthropologie. I am super picky when it comes to anything Anthropologie or Free People these days because most of the time it just sits for me. This is a size medium, but I thought this was really cute for the holidays coming up. It's a blue crushed velvet blouse with like the smocked bodice, and then it has puff sleeves for the sleeves, and I thought it was really cute. I was able to find a stock photo, which is better for me, especially for Poshmark, because I don't use them on eBay, but Poshmark, yes. This is the only other item that I haven't yet listed because A, I haven't figured out what style they are, and B, I need to get some marks off of them. So these are Lululemon leggings. They are crops. They're definitely an older style, but they're also a size 8. So worst comes to worst, I can use them as like bum around leggings. But they do have, as you can see here as an example, some, I think that's like paint marks, but there's a couple on this leg too. I've had success getting it out of other items, so we'll see. And like I said, those are a size 8. So everything else from here on out is listed. All right, so we'll do the activewear side first, I guess. So these are Zaya. These are a size medium. I'm only gonna show you guys the tag once because they're gonna be pretty similar. So Zaya is an MLM active brand. I don't really support MLMs, but Zaya does still sell for me. It's just a little bit slower than it used to be. These are a black waffle knit thermal jogger. I think they're called like the Don't Wake Me thermal jogger or something similar to that. You guys will be seeing listings on the screen. Then we have some good old-fashioned Lululemon. There's quite a few Lululemon pieces in here as usual. This one still has its tearaway tag. It's a size 8. It took me a while to find this style name because it's just like a basic, so it was harder to put in keywords and try to find it. Hello to Clove, she's being a pain right now. This is the Karma long sleeve, pale pink color. It does have thumb holes. Now we have another pair of Zaya. These are a 16 to 18, so a great size, and that was one of the factors for why I picked it up. These are just a navy blue thigh pocket jogger. I think they're a 7/8 length. These are Peloton, size extra small. Itty bitty size, but extra small people need clothing too. And these are, I think, are the Cadence legging. They have a side stripe, and then I think it's this leg. Yeah, this leg has the spell out at the bottom. More Zaya. These are a green jogger. They got nice pockets up in the front. More Lululemon. I don't know how I figured out that this was Lululemon, because until I got home and started photographing it, I couldn't find the little logo anywhere, but when I touched it in the store, I just knew that it was Lululemon. But this is a men's Lululemon. It was in the women's section, but it's definitely a men's piece. It's a long sleeve, kind of like a crew neck. It does have a zipper on one side, as you can see here. And then I found there's an inside pocket, and that's where I found the size dot. This is a size small, and figured out that it was Lululemon. But I looked all over this thing in the store, because usually it's like on the bottom left. It didn't have the little 3 stripes that indicate men's, but it's on one of the sleeves. And like I said, I didn't even notice until I was home and photographing it, and I flipped one of the sleeves back, and I was like, oh, there it is. It's also tonal, so it's a little bit harder to see. It's right here, the little ohm symbol. Then I found Chaser and Peloton. Chaser, I'm very, 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 very picky with, because it just doesn't move for me anymore, but this is a size medium. Like I said, Chaser and Peloton. And this is just a logo, like crew neck sweatshirt with a little paint splatter, nothing crazy. Okay, these, not technically activewear, but they're still leggings, so I put them on the side. These are Blanky Everyday. I learned this brand from Gloria at Via Glow here on YouTube and Instagram. Love her channel. If you don't follow her or subscribe to her, please check her out. She's amazing. These are a size small, and these are a maternity belly support legging. That's why they are like super ultra high rise. Love selling that brand. This is only my 3rd time finding it, and actually all 3 times I've found it were at the same store. This is another Zaya piece. This is a size 6 to 8. Another thigh pocket legging in a green camo. These are slightly cropped. This is Lululemon. These, I think, are the Wonder Under high rise tight. They're just a black color, size 2. Okay, we got another activewear brand. This is Athleta. These are a size 10. Athleta was my best-selling brand of 2022. 2023 is Lululemon, and these are the Trekkie North jogger. So if you don't see the style name, but it looks like a newer piece underneath the brand, look on the tag. It literally just says the name on the tag. Another Athleta piece. This one's a size medium, and this is the Sunrise V-neck. This thing is so soft. I believe it has modal in the fabric content, but yeah, super soft. More Lululemon, and this one, I think it's a size 8, yeah. And this is a Define jacket. They stopped making them for a while, but I think they've put them back into production. But this is the first time I've found one with a hood. Usually they are hoodless, but this is called the Hooded Define jacket. It's Nulu fabric, I'm pretty sure, and this is the heathered black color. It's got thumb holes. I love selling the Define jackets. They move usually pretty fast for me. More Lululemon. These are a crop in a size 8. I think these are the speed up crop. They have a thigh pocket and like an olive green color. More Lululemon. I think these are the, I'm trying to remember because I listed them fairly recently. I think these are the Wonder Train. I like the pattern on these. It's called like crunch teal something, something like that. All right, that's not activewear. And I think I have 2 pieces left of activewear. All right, this is a brand I love to find. Here is the logo. I have mentioned it before. It is Born Primitive, so it kind of looks like a B and then a P, Born Primitive. These, I'm pretty sure, are men's, though there's nothing that indicates, and they make the same style and the same color for men and women. So I just had to judge based on how big the item was, because these are a size small and they looked like my size, and I'm definitely not a small. So I listed them under the men's category, but these are just a jogger and like a maroon marl or a space dye. And then last for the activewear, we have some Gymshark, size medium. These are men's as well, I'm pretty sure, and these are a black like sweatpant material jogger. And that's it for the activewear. I did find a couple non-denim, non-activewear pieces, but then everything else is gonna be jeans and denim. So this is just on a Gildan tag. My friend actually found this, who went to one of the stores with me. And this says fee he he nay. If you have never watched Boy Meets World ever in your life, for shame, you should definitely watch it. It's a classic. We've watched it all together maybe like 5 times, at least in the last like 7 years. So this is it's called the Feeney Call from Boy Meets World, and the character Eric Matthews says it to Mr. Feeney. I will try to insert a clip of the one that this one is. They're all slightly different and all ad-libbed from the actor, and they're amazing. It's the best part of the show.
Fine. Ow! Hey, what?
In my opinion. Okay, moving on. But that's staying with me, by the way. I'm not selling it. Anyways, this is Acris. I don't think I've ever found this brand before. I'm pretty sure I've found Acris Punto, which is a diffusion line of Acris before, but I don't think I've ever found actual Acris. And this is a cashmere and mulberry silk blend. It's a size US 12, but here's the label. It's a navy pullover. It's super lightweight. I think I listed this at $100. I don't think I'll get that, but I wasn't sure where to start because, like I said, I don't think I've ever sold Acris proper. So we'll see how that's gonna do. This is Barbour, a brand I don't find too often. The jackets do the best out of everything, but I picked this up anyways just to try it. It's a top, size US 10. And it does have the style name on the interior tag. It has a little tie detail at the neck, and it's a black and white floral pattern. I think it's called like the Sea Holly top or something similar. All right, and oh no, I have 2 more. Okay, this one I grabbed because it is brand new with the tag from Babaton, which is sold at Aritzia in Canada. So I don't really find too many Aritzia pieces being in the States, but every once in a while I do. And this is a size small. Here's the inner label. This is a contour, I think it's called the contour bodysuit. It's in Flambeau Red is the official color. It is a thong back bodysuit, but it's new with tags, so I picked it up. All right, this is my favorite find of the 2 trips to Savers. My hair is going crazier by the minute. And I never thought that I would find this brand. I have sold it before because I got it from the Real Rail, but I've never found it in the wild. So needless to say, when I found it, I was really excited. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know what I'm about to show you because I shared it back on Black Friday because I was so damn excited that I found it. I can't find a stock photo for it. I don't know. It does have a style number in here, but I can't find the stock photo for it. So I don't know if it'll take a little while to sell because I don't know exactly which sweater it is, and it also is a little bit pilly, so I need to run it over again. I have listed it, but I need to run it over again with my sweater shaver. But it is Jenny Kane, size medium. Her sweaters and her like slides, mules are very popular, if you didn't know, so it's a good brand to look out for. And this is a merino wool, cashmere, and nylon blend, size medium. I haven't tried this on because if I did, I'd probably keep it because it's my size and it's a neutral, and your girl loves a good neutral. But yeah, so that's listed. Okay, now everything else in this bag that I have left to show you is denim. And I don't know if you remember, or maybe you're new to my channel so you weren't around at that point, but I think it was earlier this year, if not it was the tail end of 2022. There was a huge dump of Levi's in my store. I found quite literally over 75 pieces of Levi's jeans. Most of them were new with tags or looked like they had just had the tag ripped off. So I'm assuming that they maybe came from Burlington Coat Factory. We just had one open up near this store that these came from. And it apparently happened again because last week for Black Friday when I was there, or is it 2 weeks ago now? I can't remember. But anyway, on Black Friday when I was there, they had tons, all different sizes. Some, like I said, new with tags. Some it literally looked like they'd never been put on, tried on, anything, and they maybe just tossed the tags before they put them out on the floor, but they didn't catch all of them. And there were more this time. I only got a couple, well, it's more than a couple, but I didn't get as many as I got last time, but I'm really excited about the ones that I did get. And I actually went today to that same store and they had a bunch more. So I don't know if maybe they have a bunch in the back and as they sell, they're moving more out or what, but yeah, I'm really excited about all the Levi's. This first pair I'm gonna show you is not a pair of Levi's. This is Les Gens. It is a French brand, I'm pretty sure. These are a size 25. These are not something I pick up a lot of, but I like them. They're black. Yes, they are a skinny. These are the Margot skinny, but I've had a lot of good luck with this brand in the past. All right, this is the first pair of Levi's. Now, normally, under normal circumstances, if I'm in a thrift store, I pick up 3 different styles: the wedgie, the rib cage, and the 501. But this time, because there were so many different ones and they were all in excellent condition, I decided to experiment a little bit. So we'll see how these go, and maybe I will add them into my rotation, though I'm not sure they're like a super common style. This first pair is extra large flood, size 29. Let me tell you, if you're a millennial like me, like an elder millennial, and you loved the Janko pants when it was like middle school, high school era for you, these are the pants that you want. I tried these on because they're 29 and they fit me, and they're the most amazing things ever. You guys will be seeing the stock photo on the listing. Look how wide they are. They cover the whole screen. They're amazing. I love them. I almost kept them for myself, which is originally why I kind of picked them up, because I thought, well, they're 29, they might fit. They do, but I also just bought, voice crack, puberty. But I also just bought myself 3 pairs of ultra wide leg baggy jeans from American Eagle, and I'm obsessed with those, so I don't need another pair. But y'all, I hope these sell fast because they're the best. All right, this is another non-Levi's brand of jeans. This is Good American. These are the good waist, size 2 or 26. I have been a Good American magnet lately and I'm not upset about it. I love selling this brand. They are skinny. They have a chewed hem. I know skinny is not the greatest style to pick up these days, but they do still sell fairly consistently for me. So until they don't, I'll keep picking them up. I think this is the last non-Levi's pair of jeans. This is from DL 1961. These are the Mara ankle in a size 29, high-rise Insta Sculpt straight. So these are a straight leg jean with some sculpting technology. They have a raw hem, and they also have 3 snaps here on the bottom by the ankle. So I thought they were cute. I don't have the best luck with that brand, but I don't also often pick it up. All right, a couple couple more pairs, I think. 1, 2, 3, like 6 more items. And they're all Levi's. Okay, so these are the ribcage straight ankle. I got these because they are a size 18W. I love finding plus size denim in really good brands. It's not something I come across too often. So these are also new with the tag. I tried to stick to ones that were either new with tags or ones that I've sold in the past, so I know how they do for me. So these still have that gray color. When I went today and they still had a few pairs, I bought a pair, I think it's a pair of ribcage straight ankle as well, and they're in a size 24W, so we'll see how those do. These are 501. I love the 501s. These are premium denim and they're a size 26 by 30. The inseam measurement on these is never correct, so I always still measure the inseam. It says 26 by 30. They're definitely not a 30-inch inseam. And these have the hidden button fly like all 501s. And they are like a faded black straight leg. Then I got another atypical. It's not untypical, right? It's atypical. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments. From my usual styles. This is the balloon leg. Size 26. The comps on these look decent, so that's why I picked these up. They're a straight leg too, but they kind of go wider out in the middle section. Then I got 2 of the same ribcage straight ankles in the same wash, and they're both new with tags in different sizes. So I just did like a multi-quantity listing on Poshmark. It made my life so much easier. But I have one size 31 and one size, I think 26. Yeah. And the wash, I think, is called Fall Storm. I love the light wash denim, which is what these are, and they both have the little tags here. So they are both new with the tags. They had more in this wash in the store today, but I decided not to get those because these haven't sold yet. So I don't need to pick up more. All right, and this is the last piece. And these are also premium denim. I think most of those were premium denim actually, and these are a size large. This style was sold on Free People. If you didn't know, Free People does sell some Levi's now. A lot of them made and crafted, and then sometimes other pieces from Levi's. And these are overalls, straight leg overalls. They're called the vintage denim overalls, but they're not vintage, they are modern. Here's the little placket from the front on the little pocket. It's impossible for me to show these. It was even more impossible for me to photograph them since I don't really have a big enough space to photograph large overalls, which is why I don't often go in the dress section. But yeah, I'm really excited about all these pieces. And like I said, everything's listed except for that one piece that I kind of did a boo-boo on. And then that other pair of Lululemon leggings that I just haven't figured out what they are yet. And I also have to stain treat them, but everything's listed. I've been trying to stay on top of my listings. Next Friday thrift find, so in 2 weeks from now, it will be a bins haul. I went to the bins last week. Yeah, last week with my friend Jess again, and I found some decent stuff, and I gotta start getting that listed. So I've been trying to stay on top of things with getting things listed consistently, but that's everything for my haul. Again, about $5.30 per item. I like to stay around $5 and under, and I'm really excited about everything that I picked up on Black Friday. I can't wait for next year's Black Friday sale because I just love to thrift on Black Friday. It's so much better than waiting in line in the cold in New England to go traditional retail shopping. But let me know if you guys got any good deals or scores on Black Friday when you went thrifting. If you went thrifting, the cat just tried to jump out of the bag that I just took all of these clothes out of. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video at any point, please give it a big thumbs up. It really, really helps me out here on YouTube to know what type of content you enjoy seeing from me. And as always, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here in my weird little family on the internet, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.